Biden, Skibidi Biden. Hitler's language, Trump is using Hitler's language. Trump is using Hitler's language. Skibidi.
Remember we were talking about Skibidi Biden? Remember Skibidi Biden?
Apparently if you say that, you get infected.
Remember we were talking about my satirical joke about like something to do with the horror movie The Ring, but also about the importance of physical media. Remember that? That was funny, right?
That's
we should. I think we should specifically.
Apparently, that's funny. Like for all the Gen Alphas listening to this podcast,
yeah, I was going to say
they're going to be finding this really funny. But we
should target Generation Alpha because if there's one thing we've established, it's that they're idiots. I just feel like you know how like there was that whole thing where loads of Indian companies used to make terrible videos for babies, like Johnny, yes, Papa, and things like that. But like because babies don't have the natural aversion to Indian accents that people develop as they get older, they were able to make loads of money from making content for babies. I feel like we should basically cash in on that market.
That's how T-Series got started.
Yeah, exactly.
So are we just going to do Indian accents then? Is that the plan?
Right now trending is this is going to be impossible to do in an Indian accent. 2024 UK general election called by Prime Minister Rishi Sunak.
Hello everybody, I'm calling election. Things can only get worse.
No, that's really funny, Dylan.
Thank you.
The music video was playing in the background was things can only get better. You've twisted that around.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Hey
Fortnite
Wales,
season 3 is here.
Hey Wales, if you qualified for the Euros.
Yeah. I don't know. Like this election is going to be like the most depressing one ever. Like the last two elections were depressing, but in a different way because it was all like, oh, Jeremy Corbyn is like Hitler 2.0, which worked the second time around. The first time they didn't really play that card. Because they didn't know how popular he would be.
Yeah, then they realised.
Yeah, then they realised,
we got some They
realised, as they often do. But yeah, 2015 was really shit. But yeah, and this one's going to be, like, probably worse, because Starmer is probably worse than Ed Miliband, so, yeah.
He'd make a good Lib Dem, I always thought, with Keir Starmer.
Yeah, he'd make a good Tory.
I think he'd make a good Reform Party MP. Honestly, I think.
I think he'd make a good Nazi party. I think he'd make a good Führer.
Right, we've decided we're going to set up some camps.
I absolutely think, to be honest, my father was a toolmaker, and I think that we genuinely can achieve freedom through work. Is that what they say? Wait, joy through work. That was like
joy through work. Yes,
joy through work. We have some lovely camps you can go to.
The responsible thing to do is to put them all in gas chambers.
Yeah. I think what the Jews want is stability in Auschwitz, not radical change.
Yes, exactly. Perfect. Yeah. No.
Anyway, I don't want to sound like a really melodramatic, but at this point, I really do think that it wouldn't hurt Rishi Sunak to just implement paramilitary death squads to just start taking out migrants directly. I think like some people were like, it's nice to see something being done.
I thought you were going to say he needs to just start shitting in rivers or something. Like
just appeal to the Indian vote.
Be himself again, get his groove back. Like that's the thing. He doesn't have any appeal to the voters because they can tell he's fake. But if he starts being the real Rishi, which of course involves shitting in rivers, then I think people will come around.
I think like the big gaffe was when he delivered his speech, and you could tell the whole time he was holding in praising Ganesha for the rain. Oh, let me thank goodness for the rain. The monsoon season has finally come. I think it was weird when he didn't ask everyone to bow down to him for providing the annual rains that only his glorious reign can provide. I would 100% be fine. Like I've said it before. I think I have said this before, haven't I? I find Priti Patel, I would be fine with her instituting a coup and becoming a fascist dictator, because I just think she has big dominatrix energy. I think I've said that before, but just on the subject of like Indians that it would be nice to be ruled by. She'd be like, all the all the white
the Indian
people,
accent's
all the
back.
white men need to give me their glorious white sperm. Like she'd set up like milking camps. That's how I'm imagining it.
This is just a
pretty
sexual-
bizarre.
How it's like
sexual fantasy of yours.
how Conservatives are a very white party, but two of the bigwigs are, Indian people.
Well, that's because Indians.
And you got James
if you don't know,
Cleverly too.
if you don't know, Dylan, Indians are quite right wing. Like obviously, you know about the caste system in India, right? Like,
Yeah.
that there are different laws based on how dark your skin is.
I didn't know
if you-
that. No. I thought
Yeah,
they
like
treated
they
everyone
like sell
equally.
like makeup to make. Yeah.
If you are dark skinned in India, you're basically like a third class citizen.
Oh, so I thought it was darker the skin. It was lighter the skin. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, so you
That makes
thought
sense.
like they were racist? You thought reverse racism was real?
Oh, you thought the
I was thinking
darker
that.
skin?
Yeah, the dark skin people ruled over the white
So I was
skin.
thinking like a poo. He's got quite dark skin. I thought he'd be quite a big wig in India.
Yeah, that's why
but
he
I know-
moved. He moved
He
to
moved to
America.
America.
Moved
So
to
he
America,
was
yeah.
escaping. Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's like, what
Indians
colour-
are like.
What colour's the guy in Slumdog Millionaire?
Well, he's pretty dark,
No, he's
Yeah.
not. Dev Patel. He's like not dark at all, really.
but he's not as light skinned as that wealthy guy that he's like working for at some point.
Oh no, like he's not. He's in the middle, in the caste system.
Yeah,
He'd be like average, I guess. Yeah, it's
So-
the most incredibly racist country on earth.
So pretty much wherever you go, it helps to have lighter skin.
Yes, yes.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
Honestly, like if we moved over there, like our skin
would.
would just
We'd
be.
be true.
you know-
Imagine me, like I burn in the sun. Like imagine how worshipped I'd be there.
Oh, it is the. It is a skeleton. Yeah, that's just like.
I have never seen someone so white in my life.
I want you to marry all of my daughters right away.
That is true.
We need
I
your
need-
genes.
I need your translucent jeans right now. Yeah. So to answer your question, Dylan, yeah, basically that's why there's a lot of Indians in the Conservative Party because they're really quite a racist group of people. Anyway, back to the election. Anybody who are we gonna vote for, guys? Are we gonna vote for the Reform Party, the Green Party, or one of the
Workers' Party GB?
the Galloway Party?
I'm going to vote for the I Don't Know Party, otherwise known as the. Never mind. But
No, go on, Dylan. That was really funny. Go on, continue.
well, it is case. Well, I'm not going to directly vote for Kim. I'm going to vote for the MP that Labour send. But
you are going to vote for
So
Labour.
you're going to vote for I think they're the Nazi Party. Anyway, so
I mean, the Nazis were they started off as socialists, didn't they? And then they became.
They did
true,
not.
yeah.
No.
Anything
They
but-
started off- I think the Nazis started off as people who thought that it was fine if their leader was anti-Semitic because Israel was committing war crimes in Gaza, and that's how it starts.
That's how it
Anyway.
started. Okay.
Yeah, the Nazis started off people who were just like, I just don't think we should have a city of 2 million people that's basically a giant open-air prison. And then from there, it was all downhill.
The thing
yeah.
is that about modern day Nazis, the one thing they like about Jews is the genocide they're committing in Gaza. Like that's
Yeah.
it's like, okay, maybe you are kind of white. Yeah.
I underestimated you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. Shall we go on to the meme contest now?
Yeah, introduce the concept for those unfamiliar, all of our new generation alpha viewers.
Obviously, we are going to have another meme contest. We've done this a couple of times, and yeah, basically there are going to be 5 matches amongst the 3 of us, so 15 matches in total. So yeah, we will get started. So yeah, we will put 2 memes in the chat and or on Canvas now, or Canvas. Sorry, not Canvas.
It's changed.
Yeah, it's changed now. So yeah, and then the person who hasn't put their meme in the Canva thing will then judge, and we'll have a winner.
This means, of course, the new system means we won't have to deal with Dylan saying, "So I'm sending this to," and like getting it completely wrong about who he's supposed to be sending it to.
He'll still fuck it up somehow.
Yeah, he will.
Yeah, but right. So let's get going. So this is the order then. So Luke will play Dylan first. I think it's better if Michael judges first.
Okay.
Then Michael will play Dylan, and then Luke will play Michael.
Okay.
Again, there's 5 rounds, I guess.
I do like picking. Picking is my favorite part.
So Michael's
Yes.
judging first.
Are you doing it on your computer, Dylan?
Yeah, so I can just do Control and V and it should be there, like in seconds.
Wow, you should be so proud of yourself.
You should get a computer, Luke.
Yeah. Yeah, Luke should consider investing. I've always thought that, considering we do a podcast. Yeah, it's always awkward for him when he has to go down to the local library.
I know.
and say, "Can I please use your computer lab at 10 p.m. at night to make gay parodies?"
Yeah, like whenever someone...
I know, like that. Like, honestly, it's just refreshing that you're not a homeless person.
Oh, how do they know, honestly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Post in 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I've got mine in,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Dylan
yeah.
hasn't.
Yes, I have.
Okay, yeah. But it took you a while, Dylan, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me zoom in. These
The
will
thing
be,
is, the thing we can tell, because of the labels, we can tell whose meme is whose.
Oh, yeah, that is annoying. Sorry, yeah.
Dylan, stop moving your fucking cursor over.
I didn't know it showed you if I was doing that, sorry.
Yeah, I wonder, I might actually, after this, I might look up if there's a way to get rid of it. But, okay, so for now, I will just address this. Okay, so we'll start with the one left. I do not stand with Russia. I do not stand with Ukraine. I do not stand with NATO. I do not stand with the UN. I stand with Big Tobacco. It's pretty good. And then we got from Dylan,
All right, this is
Pearl Harbor was an inside job. There's no way Japanese planes could have flown this distance in 1931. Wake up, retards, and realize your government has been lying to you. Japan is innocent. So,
But, right,
interestingly,
firstly,
these are both geopolitical.
That one is not a meme, right? I'm sorry. That is not a meme, okay? That is just somebody posting a funny comment on Facebook.
I beg to differ. It's got a picture and text, therefore it's a meme.
For me, I mean, yeah, Luke's not a meme comment is I can see where that's coming from, but yes, I think I'll give this to Luke because it's like the absurdism thing, and the thing is also, I will say this, I have seen Dylan's one before, so that's the other thing. So I've seen that meme before, which can count against it.
Never seen anyone stand with Big Tobacco, have you?
So wait, who's it now? Is it me versus Dylan?
It's Michael versus Dylan. Can I not open my eyes yet?
You can open your eyes now. So tell me if you can see anything that indicates what they are.
I can't.
Okay.
Let's get going with the meme contest round 1 for Michael and Dylan then. So, poverty and lack of education, forcing Indians to rape women and murder children. And that's Goku screaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it is, yeah.
My girlfriend is playing a very dangerous game. Daddy, have you eaten today? Dad, pick your brother up. Okay. I mean, I don't like that second one is very hacky. Yeah, it's very hacky. The first one is kind of funny because of I mean, it's not really that funny, but I don't know what the initial, like, obviously some text has been written over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what the initial text is, but I am going to go for the Goku meme.
Okay.
And who was that?
Thanks, Simon. It's me, Michael. That's me. All right, now it's me versus Luke. I should make a bit. All right, Dylan, you may now look. Hopefully, they both appear to be by one singular person.
Okay. Yes. So we've got normalised taking shortcuts through, spell THRU, jewelry stores at the mall, and you've got like that. It's like that. Is it like a dog chad sort of thing? I mean, I think these are both kind of chatty.
He's called Doge, I believe.
Oh, he makes the coins, doesn't he?
D-O-G-E.
Yeah. He does the coins.
He's taking a shortcut, yeah.
Yeah, Doge coins. Probably spending his Doge coins at the jewelry store.
It's very funny. Versus, why are you celebrating the Confederacy? They got their asses kicked, and it's Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm going to tell you the reason for picking the winner before I pick the winner. I just like the... I almost like how you just got all these different pictures. You got like the guys going, "Arr!" and you got the dog. And I'll go for the dog one.
Okay.
Yes.
I can tell it was Leaks as soon as he started, because otherwise, if it wasn't Leaks, he'd be like annoyed that I picked that one. But because he likes that I picked that one, it was.
Yeah. All right.
No, honestly, like, I'm surprised. Anyway, I'm surprised you didn't immediately like the guy waving his fist.
I didn't put it until later. So actually, we've got a winner. Just the fist.
Yeah.
Just based on the fist.
That's why I picked it, because I know you'd find that funny. That is Luke and Michael. Round 1 done. Now it's time for Luke versus Dylan.
So hang on, I'm playing against Luke.
You're playing against.
Yeah, so
How
this
are
is
you
when I
playing?
need to try not to. I need to try not to look.
You're playing against me, Dylan. Right? You got that?
Right, got it. What? Tell me when to post.
So we start off with, you are on the racist council, but we do not grant you the rank of white. And there is a bunch of Greek people and Mexicans and Portuguese person, Spanish. Oh, sorry.
You were right, mate.
Flag.
Yeah.
Racist.
And then we have Dylan's been rewatching this. Oh, sorry, I don't know why I said Dylan's. I actually don't know whether or not that's true, to be honest. I just thought like it had big Dylan energy, if I'm honest here. Been rewatching The Simpsons lately and have realized Bart is potentially in Gen Alpha. Imagine he might speak like this in the future episode. Are you trying to skibidi my Riz in Ohio? Okay. Now, look, I've got complicated feelings, and the reason why is because that you are on the racist council meme, I had that in my list of memes.
Oh,
I
wow.
shit you not. Look, here it is. Like, that's from me. And that was going to be one. See, you know what annoys me about that so much, though? I had that one as one I was going to send to Luke, and now I know he would have found it funny, so I'm annoyed, but I'm not going to let that.
But that's the thing.
How'd you know
You
it's
would
not
have found
mine,
this
though?
one funny.
Yeah, you are right. So basically, that's the thing. Like, technically,
Michael, you
I
have
literally
to
have
pick
to.
it.
Yeah, I literally have to pick Luke
If it's in your arsenal. Yeah.
because it's in my arsenal. So obviously, I find the meme funny.
Hang on,
I
are you
can't
trying
not pick
to
Luke.
skibidi my Riz in Ohio?
No, you can't
I
just
will say,
the
no,
thing
yeah,
again,
I
Dylan.
do appreciate the fact that Dylan like set himself up. Or I don't know if he improvised it, but no, yeah, obviously. But I want it on the record, and I'm sure you all understand this. I'm very annoyed at the fact that I'm doing this. I'm gonna have to give it for Luke because obviously, and now I have to come up with my own on the fly.
Imagine if I'd found that meme too, and I just played that against Luke's one. We just
That
played
would have
the
been
same
very
meme
funny.
against each other.
That would have been the first draw ever. Yeah. Damn.
We've never had a draw before.
All
Yeah.
right.
But that's
I'm
the
just
thing. Honestly,
gonna-
Mike, I found that meme very funny, and I was
Yeah.
quite disappointed that you weren't laughing at it. And there's that's the reason he already has.
Yeah,
it. He's
yeah,
already
because
seen
that's
it.
the thing. Yeah, so I saw it and I was internally, I was feeling pure, unadulterated rage. Okay, so anyway, all right.
Thank
it's
God I
fine.
got there first.
I know, yeah, that's it. Yeah, like imagine how you would have felt if I would have.
I know. We've got Michael versus Dylan up next. So
Yes.
Dylan, you've lost 3 in a row. Let's hope it's not
dear,
4.
All right, Luke, you may now look.
Okay. What the... right, okay. So the first meme is a Biden meme. The thing is, I thought I recognized it, but I didn't. Joe, we're going to lose Michigan. Listen, Jack, we're not aiming for Michigan. And it's the whole of the South. Biden has won. The thing is, that original meme, I think, was when Biden won Georgia. And it's like, Joe, we're going to lose Florida. And it's like, relax, we're not aiming for Florida. We're aiming for Georgia because they won Georgia in 2020. Did Biden and the Democrats.
That's an interesting historical context.
Yeah, that's what I thought I recognized it from. And okay, then we've got a scene from what is this? This is Revenge of the Nerds. We watched this movie recently.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
We literally uploaded our review of that today, Dylan.
No,
that is very serendipitous.
Yeah. Whoa! Check out all the cool memes this week. What you say? I've seen that movie. What is that a reference to? Obviously we've seen the movie because yeah. What line is that a reference to? I guess I can't. I don't know.
I don't know. Like, is it even because like I'm like they look nerdy and like definitely the guy on the right is in it, but like yeah. I have no idea. Like what the specific thing that is. But,
Dylan, I think that is your meme because I doubt you'd send me the meme on the left.
What?
The Biden meme.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did send the.
I think you know what.
yeah.
At some point, I'm gonna like try and make it so that my memes. I'm gonna go for the meme type of memes I think the other person would go for, just to confuse people. That's gonna be my strategy.
That's the thing, like, I can't remember that specific. Like, I'm gonna have to go for the Biden meme because I don't get the one on the right. And if you could explain the one on the right to me, maybe that'd change.
Yeah,
Dylan,
what's the substance of your
the
hilarious
text.
joke?
Text would explain it for itself. You know, it's like they're just like they're not
You think
very
there's lots of
impressed.
cool memes.
They're not very impressed. Like, check out all the cool memes this week. You know,
You know what? I actually thought. See, here's the thing, Dylan. I completely. I was reading it as like they're almost aghast at how mesmerizing the memes are. Like I was actually looking at not like they're unimpressed. I was thinking over like, whoa, look at those memes.
So Dylan, do you know what movie that meme is from? Then did you?
It was The Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, I did know it was from that, but I didn't really know what the scene was. I was trying to find some good Revenge of the Nerds memes. I saw that you'd done a recent video on it, so I thought it'd be fresh in the mind. So I thought you could.
Oh wow, this was ultimate pandering then. My God, this is a level of pandering which was unprecedented. Like we uploaded a review of the movie, so you went and found memes of that movie, even though like I'm not even sure. Like I can't remember what scene that is from in the movie, so that's why I was confused.
So doing that, you obviously didn't review it hard enough.
Yeah, so that's honestly like we should apologize to Dylan for.
Yeah, but I honestly don't think there's a similar line in the movie where it's like, whoa, check out all the something this week.
It's like the bit where they're going around, they're like playing cards and they're talking about like what like women's issues or something like that.
No, Dylan, look, you have no reference for this.
That doesn't happen.
You're completely whatever weird nerd movie you went to see. Anyway, let's do me versus Luke for Dildo.
Yeah, Dylan. It's not going good for Dylan, but he gets to pick next. So it's Luke versus Michael. By the way, Michael, are you recording all this? By the way,
I'm not. No, I'm just going to download it. Download the images.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Okay, I think this is a bit of. I do have to say that I do really wish that one of these had gone up against any of mine, because I do think that. I'm unimpressed by both of them. If I'm completely honest.
Oh, really? Oh wow! I genuinely, I thought you were about to. I actually thought, Dylan, I genuinely thought you were about to say, because I'm not going to say which one's mine, but I'll say that I was quite happy with my meme, and I was quite disappointed because I thought there was a quite strong meme I'm going up against. I thought you were going to say you wish that these two were going up against weaker memes because you don't want to have to choose between them because they're both so good.
You know, actually, I do. I'm starting to understand the "fuck you, we don't like your kind" one, because it's quite funny that they're the same person. So I'm quite liking that one.
Did you not? You are such a fucking retard. Dylan, like you are just the biggest fucking retard.
I think going forward, Dylan shouldn't be allowed to choose.
No, I am sorry. What do you mean? That's the whole premise of the joke.
I just thought it was like saying, "Oh, people from Pakistan don't like people from India for some reason."
They're the same person.
Yeah, so you didn't realize that they look the same, and that's like the joke, because it's very weird. I was literally when we were talking about how Indians are racist, I was literally gonna make a comment about how I knew a Pakistani who was really racist against Indians.
Yeah,
I thought that was hilarious.
That's why the joke's funny. Yeah. Anyway, what do you like better, Dylan?
I'll go for the "fuck you, we don't like your kind" one.
Thank you. That is a win for me.
Oh, go on, Leek. Yes.
The thing is, I thought that was going to be an absolute winner for you, Dylan, which is why I picked it. And then you were like, "Oh, I don't really find it funny." I was like, "Oh, come on, man! How do you not find that funny?" And then I realised why you didn't, because you didn't understand it. Which,
I mean, was I missing something for the first one? Was there something funny about the first one? Or?
Yeah, I think the first one's very funny because teachers famously always complain about people wearing outside clothes.
Michael, you missed on this one because this is a very American meme, because obviously we wear uniform in the UK.
You know what? See, in my head, I was thinking a student could be wearing a hoodie over a uniform, but
I mean, I don't know. No one in my school ever wore a hoodie in class.
I guess I should blame my wife for this.
Take off that burqa.
Okay, right. Next up is Luke versus Dylan. So Michael will be judging.
Great. There we go. Okay. So again, all that effort feels a bit wasted because a minion meme gives strong Dylan energy, but whatever. Okay. Name for hamburger by US county. Oh, actually, this could be a Dylan meme because it's a Simpsons thing. It's in Albany. The name for a hamburger is not a hamburger; it's a steamed ham. Of course, that's a classic Simpsons reference. We love that.
But actually, it was a Utica.
Now, I'm from. I'll be honest. I'm from Utica, and then you got the classic. Your father and I are getting a divorce, but then it's happy minions. And of course, there's what's the word I'm looking for? A dissonance, a juxtaposition between how happy the minions are.
Oh, come on. This is fucking... You can't just laugh at your own meme, Dylan. Isn't it so funny? Ridiculous.
So I'm thinking about this. You know, unlike Dylan, I'm capable of recognizing the substance of the joke from both memes immediately. And I can recognize that it is comedic to have these happy minions and then this sad message. I can also recognize that The Simpsons is a funny show and this is a good reference. I'm gonna have to go for the steamed hams one, which I know makes it boring because then like I think Luke's officially beaten Dylan.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, Dylan.
I can't shake the feeling that if I went for the Minions one, deep down I'd know that I'd only be doing that to give Dylan the fighting chance.
Yeah, pity point. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, Dylan. You've lost the round with me. It's
if I lose this next one, I'm done for, really. You know, if I lose this next one.
Yeah, and I don't want you to win this next one because
yeah, it's Michael versus Dylan next. I think I don't like the fact that you laugh at your own meme in the background, Dylan, because Michael then started laughing as well.
I did start laughing, yeah.
So no, he's turning it around. So I've opened my eyes. So of course Michael is up 2-0 on Dylan in this contest. Oh, we have a GIF meme. Oh, that's very interesting. Okay, yeah, we can do this now, can't we? Because it's on Canva.
Yeah.
But the thing is, will Michael be able to put that in the actual video?
You know, I think Michael might be able to.
Okay. Right, so let's see what the memes are then. So the first one. An atheist when I tell him a Family Guy episode isn't proof God doesn't exist. I like that. I do like that. Hey, Dad, I lost my virginity. Wow, he's a bit young to lose his virginity.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Hey, Dad, I lost my virginity. What? Who? Sarah next door. Son, that poor girl is mentally retarded. Dad, you told me my first time should be with someone special. Okay,
it's pretty droll.
I like that one as well. I do. These are two good memes. You know, I will say, you know, I like them both. They're both worthy winners. The first one I think I'm going to pick. The first one I think is funnier because I think it's it's less expected. Like, because obviously, Family Guy, you know, loves to. They were a real, you know, atheism is, you know, so cool back in the day. And then, I like it because it's just kind of a stupid show, but takes that topic quite seriously.
My thinking is, it's kind of isn't it kind of cheating to send a GIF?
Oh, interesting.
What Dylan thinks is that what I did, and this is the problem, is after I played Stars and Stripes Forever, I held up a load of multicolored red, white, and blue glow sticks, and that really upsets him.
The thing again, it's not the actual GIF. I just want to. It's not the GIF that has won it. It is the text above. But
can I also say, just so that everyone knows, so that everyone feels justice has been done, that was actually my replacement meme for the racism one.
Okay, I'm so sorry. You're 3-0 down.
I'm going for a 5-0 loss. I'm you know, if you can't win 5-0. Try losing 5-0. Let's cover that.
Right, this has been quite a whitewash of a meme contest. Nobody has everybody's won. All the rounds in each individual match. So next up is Luke versus Michael.
So Luke's winning 2-0 so far.
Yes.
Wow. So I'd have to win every other one.
Okay, Dylan, I think you're okay to look. Yep.
How long did you last? 36 seconds. Counted them myself. 36, but last night you said 37 seconds. But my load was quite a bit bigger, and it's a reference to Harry Potter and the philosophers.
What's that? Harry Potter. I didn't know they made memes of that.
Nice Harry Potter mill there. Dad, what is?
He started laughing first. I think.
Wow. Okay. I don't know if I fully get Dylan's sense of humor at all.
I think
you've hacked it somehow.
I've cracked it.
I've
cracked it.
Goodness me.
That's what, I'm just laughing because he's laughing.
No, yeah, that's fine. I mean, yeah, you can. I understand Dylan has a pretty contagious laugh.
Yeah, go on.
Dad, why is my sister named Bro? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Rajeshi Indian restaurant monkey.
Oh god.
So you know how much I love a Harry Potter meme. No, yeah, we'll go for the one on the right. Whose was that?
Oh, that was mine, Dylan. Thank you
so
for
now
picking that.
it's officially all the competitions are decided.
Oh my god!
After 3 rounds, and Luke's I've been dethroned.
This is about as boring as an average Premier League season nowadays.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess it's just a matter of now. I don't want to lose. I want to make sure that I come within. I want to make sure my final two, even though I don't think my final two are that good, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to get whitewashed, I guess. So, yeah, I have won that one 3-0. Like, Dylan's won 3-0. I've won all of my battles. So
I might just win.
Yeah.
I'm going to do like some risky memes.
Well, it's Luke versus Dylan next.
Just out of the gate, I would guess that Luke's one is the, what's it called one? Breaking Bad, because
go on,
Dylan famously hasn't seen it. Okay. Asians
Maybe.
be like, that's actually pretty good, actually. Asians be like, switching to full screen mode. I like that one. So if I'm right, that one's Dylan's, then well done, Dylan. You might end up. I mean, we'll see what Luke's is like, but I really like that one. But again, I could be wrong. I'm just guessing.
Go on.
So yeah, on God, you're capping right now for real. A hater gets caught lacking in the crib, and you think that's my vibe? Deadass, I am the one that's bussing. Honestly, these might be my favorite 2 memes that I've chosen between so far. Like genuinely, but I'm gonna go for the Asian one. I think full screen mode is a funny face.
Yeah.
Boom.
I honestly, when I saw that, I was like, "Oh, that's a good one, Dylan." Wow.
Yeah. Like Dylan, you need to. But that's the thing, Dylan does show an ability to sometimes pick like good ones.
Yeah. Right. So this is the contest then for Michael versus Dylan. So on the left we have the first one. Finally, sham piss, which honestly I don't think is that funny. I have to say. On the right, I like your gay pride shirt. I stand with Palestine. Yeah, like it's not that funny. But there is kind of a joke there, but I guess at least there's an attempt there, you know. So I'm gonna go for that. So who was the Palestine meme?
It was actually me.
Oh, yeah, Michael. What was the sham piss thing then?
Oh, because it's like shampoo, but it looks like piss.
You said
so instead of looking like poo, it looks like piss.
I swear, I thought, what the fuck is this? And then I was like, oh wait, hang on, poo this, and then I started laughing audibly at it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're not gonna like my second one. The next one, it's white, and it says finally sham cum. So you're gonna be really disappointed at that.
Yeah,
it's the trilogy.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a joke technically, but it's just like, oh yeah, it's like poo instead of piss. It's like
that's hilarious.
It's what.
Yeah. Can I? All right, Luke. Do you know what's you're really gonna enjoy?
What?
I showed all of my memes to my wife beforehand.
Yeah.
She didn't laugh at any of them or even understand any of them, except for the sham piss one, which she did laugh at. She laughed at sham piss.
That's wonderful. Right. So next up is Luke versus Michael. So Dylan will be judging. So Dylan, close your eyes and check your recording.
I'm just trying to decide which bad one I want to use.
Oh, this is great.
No, you gotta send your A material to me.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like, so I've got one. Hey Luke, would you normally be annoyed if I included like a 4chan kind of post thing?
Yes.
That typically. Okay, so I'm going to use that one because that way Dylan can pick against it and you won't be bothered. So, you know, I feel like I might as well just, seeing as you've already won, you can't really get mad at me for picking one that would otherwise annoy you.
You can look down, Dylan.
I enjoy both of these memes.
Go on, read it out, Dylan. Go on.
Yeah, your crush finally gets naked for you. She doesn't have a penis. I've given up. Don't know what to do at this point. This is me blocking everyone from the fire exit when.
Yeah. I think we can all agree that I'm beginning to think maybe I made a bad choice with trying to pick the worst meme possible. Maybe I accidentally picked a really good meme.
my god, I'm on fire today. I'm on fucking
Well, maybe
fire
when I
today.
picked this meme here, maybe I picked a really good meme, and that was a real mistake from me.
Go on.
Fire emergencies only, please. Is my pick.
And that is mine. So that is another win for me. I'm winning 4-0 against Michael. Wow. Damn. I am. This is. Michael has beaten me.
I don't know. I've gone from feeling sorry for you for hating on you for being so successful.
I know. I've won 7 out of 8 so far. Will it be 8 out of 9? Because it's Luke versus Dylan up next, so Michael will be judging.
And you know what? Actually, it's probably easier if I just group them now because. Boom. Divorce leads children to the worst places, and then it's a Discord server that's a Ratatouille 18+ roleplay, which I like, yeah. And okay. I kind of like this one too, actually. So it's Jonathan Wass, and he's saying, "Look out, Shania Twain." I think both those memes got a slight involuntary chuckle out of me, which is creditable. I think I'll go for the right one. I think it made me chuckle.
Shania Twain.
Yeah, look out, Shania. Oh, Twain.
And that is a win
funny, that.
for Dylan.
Okay.
I thought I would lose because then I could say, "Oh, I suppose that didn't impress you much."
But, sorry, I apologise, Dylan.
You can give me
that.
the win if you want, Michael. By the way.
So I've just lost 3-2 then. So if I'd won one of those earlier 3...
Yeah.
Yeah, I did play
Yeah,
a few weaker ones though, Dylan, at the end there, I have to say.
That's really funny, the Ratatouille roleplay one, though.
Oh, was it really?
I
Okay.
have to say.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
I didn't think it was that strong, personally. But then again, I have got a lot
That's
of...
a golden meme, that.
I've been doing well. So next up is Michael versus Dylan. So I will be judging. So, yeah, post
What's
them in.
the score here?
It is 3-1 to Michael.
No, he's not going to win this. Don't worry, I've got a real winner here. Skibidi, and I'll just group it now. Groups. Boom. You can look.
Okay,
I don't like this TikTok language.
I am looking now. So, the first one on the left. Girl, my hands hurts. My hand hurts, sorry. How long do I have to do this? Boy. Till I come, beach.
Oh, it sounds like bitch.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's kind of clever. I like that. And
It makes you think, I guess.
Yes. So then we have a whale or an orca being interviewed, and then I said, "Bitch, you weigh more than me. How you saying you're a 10?"
Now this is what they call in the business the bitch round.
Yeah, I know.
Which bitch related meme do you prefer?
Yes.
That's always the tough question, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know why an orca would be arguing with a fat bitch. What scenario?
It's just funny. It's just watching an orca just like it's just silly. It's like there's this meme earlier with like this guy like waving his fist at somebody.
Excuse me, I think I should be the one who's explaining why that orca meme is so funny. Personally,
Yeah. I like. Yeah.
I do like it how there was one time where we had to explain each other's memes because I think we actually genuinely did switch her up, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with Telecom Beach because it's that is quite funny.
that's only fair.
And that is Michael's, I assume.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Sorry, Dylan. Michael has won that round, and he has won overall 4-1. So Dylan, yeah, you lost 4-1 and 3-2. Bad news for you. So yeah, now it's Luke versus Michael. Can Luke complete the whitewash over
Now,
Michael?
I'm not going to lie here. This one, Luke,
Ooh.
you might be in for a bit of trouble because I've got one that's a little bit spicy.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
well, I
might
really
create
want-
some controversy, which I'm not a stranger to, frankly.
I still want 2 strong. As far as I'm concerned, it's next goal wins. So
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's good. Okay, well,
That's not what the rules say, Dylan. Anyway,
okay.
close
Are we
your
ready?
eyes.
3, 2,
No, close your eyes, Dylan. And put it in.
and also check.
I mean, I've got it minimised, but yeah. Let's have a look at these ones. Oh, I like that. When you accidentally open the front camera, but you're cute, so it doesn't matter. Versus Ziddy, please win at least one duel against your right winger, or we're gonna lose. Hashtag arm Ukraine now. Hashtag Russia is a terrorist state. Hashtag pray for Israel. Okay. So
I find that one's... Go on, Dylan. Go on.
Yeah. It's a really tough one. This to be I'm just saying from a kind of neutral perspective. I feel like
2 really strong memes. Yeah.
exactly.
I like. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's Unless I'm missing something from the
From what?
Well, for the football one doesn't really have any joke to it. I think we can all agree.
It has a very funny joke to it. Of course, Zinchenko is Ukrainian.
I was thinking
He's not been good this year, Dylan, but he has been very active on social media. Let's just say, which is why. I will concede that.
I mean, let's just say that maybe he's been accidentally opening the front camera. He's been using social media so much. This really separates the men from the boys.
Come on, Dylan, just pick, man.
I mean, yeah, let's go for the dog one.
Okay.
That's fair. I think we can agree on the best man one. Or should I say the best dog?
So
that was
is
you, right, Luke?
A win for Michael. I will concede that one at the end. That Zinchenko one, that was just for me, honestly. That was because I found that really funny. But I appreciate you two aren't very cultured when it comes to online football banter. But yeah, I gave that one, just for me. So that means the final scores of the meme contest are Luke won against Dylan 3-2, Michael won against Dylan 4-1, and Luke won against Michael 4-1, which means overall we have a new champion, which is Luke. This is the first time Luke has won. He's taken the crown off Michael, so everyone give Luke a round of applause.
You weren't given any charitable wins either. You earned all those wins as well,
yeah.
Luke, which is.
I will.
I remember there was a time that there was one which is you're not a reindeer, grow up. I remember you begging me.
That's not what happened at all.
That one.
I think he offered to suck your dick, which I thought
this is complete slander.
I think he offered to exchange sexual favors. Now, as far as I know, on the record, no such interaction has happened. But I guess you can never really know.
So a complete lie. No, the thing is, I did an unusual step this time. I actually planned stuff out, and that's what got me the win.
Well, see, again, it's worth noting, as I've said before, I think the main reason I won multiple times is because I also planned things out in the past. Yeah, this is the first time I did this, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I have an idea, but sometimes I can go off the cuff. I did that a couple of times, you gotta have a plan, a strategy. But what if something comes up and you're like, oh, I'll do this. So yeah. Anyway, Luke is the meme contest champion. Yay, go me. Michael came second and Dylan came last. Sorry, Dylan. So yeah, let's get into the topics, shall we? And you know what? The topics are only going to be 6 minutes long. Yeah, I haven't finished ranking my memes yet. So
okay, so you know what? I'll go first with my topic. Shall I?
Yeah, you should.
You shall.
And I'll be quite quick. So yeah, Guy, why couldn't we record yesterday? By the way.
Oh, I don't know, because football was happening.
No.
To be fair, we did miss West Ham winning the Europa Conference League last year.
We did, and Sevilla Roma. You remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, does anyone want to guess where I was yesterday? I was somewhere, but I was at a football stadium. And if you can guess which football stadium
Soccer-Aid
I was at, I'll give you a cook. Well, Soccer-Aid wasn't yesterday, was it?
I don't know. What I don't like about Soccer-Aid is how you're 20 minutes in and they just start interviewing people while the game's still happening.
It's a disgrace. Game's gone.
I don't like that, so I just try not to watch it now.
Dylan, can you guess what football stadium I was at yesterday? I'll give you one guess. Go on.
Must have been. It's either Old Trafford or the Etihad.
You're at the Emirates. No, you're at the MK Dons Stadium.
Neither. I was at this stadium yesterday, which Dylan. I'm not sure. Dylan might.
Oh, it's Stamford Bridge.
Might recognise that. That is a photo I took yesterday, which was
Think of all the legends that have played there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sure we could all name a few.
Well, speaking of legends, Chelsea legends, there was another legend, Dylan, that I managed to see, and I actually walked past him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and and he was one of the 10 people in that quiz, if you can recall. Go on. There's a big name. Do you remember one of them?
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, no, you got some good people.
I'll just tell you then. You'll know the.
Was it?
Go on.
Oh yeah.
It's the obvious name.
Go on.
It's the big name.
Yes, Gianfranco Zola.
Yes, Zola.
Actually was Zola.
Yeah. I walked.
Nice.
I walked past Zola, and because it was quite tight, As I walked past him, you know what I said? I said "scusi" like that, which
nice.
meant excuse.
He'll like that
Because he's Italian.
He'll like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll like that.
Yeah. So no, that's
I love that.
You're so
actually.
cultured.
That's a brilliant. That's actually brilliant. That you saw Gianfranco's all. He's Italian, isn't he? I'm gonna say excuse me.
yeah.
Is that even Italian for excuse me?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Scusi. Scusi.
Yeah, it is. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I actually really like that.
Yeah.
I rate that story a lot.
I believe you can also say mi dispiace, which means I'm sorry, but it literally means I'm displeased. Mi dispiace.
Yeah. I don't think.
that story about meeting Gianfranco Zola and saying excuse me in Italian accent is going to get you a very high rating.
Oh, thank you, Dylan. You know what? Let's just call the topic there while I'm on a high. Let's just call it there. Right. Okay.
Did he say anything back to you, or did it?
No, he didn't. No. He didn't say anything.
He just nodded.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, this guy.
Yeah. Carlo Cudicini was also there, but I didn't walk past him, so I didn't get to say that to him. But I'm glad you find that really funny. Right. Okay. So let's do. Michael is just sitting there stone faced. Right. Let's rate the topic then, guys. So Dylan, what are you going to give it out of 10?
It gets a 9 from me.
Oh wow! You know what? I had a really good time putting it at Stamford Bridge, so it's also going to get a 9 from me. Michael, what about you?
Okay, well, this is good because it means I can be a grumpy stumpy without we get to end on a low. I just I didn't find it as funny as Dylan did. So I guess, and it's not really relevant to me, obviously, because I support a real football team.
Okay. Wow.
The Dons.
The Dons.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. Oh God, you know what? I'm only gonna give it a 5.
Oh
Is that
wow.
real? You know,
He's such a grumpy.
I don't want to be a grumpy stumpy. I mean, like, look, my topic's also going to be quite bad, so you'll get your revenge, Luke.
Okay, I will take my revenge. Dylan, why don't you go next with your topic?
I'm just going to carry on.
Wait, this means
conversation
Dylan could
with-
win again, actually, because if you take your revenge against me, then
So what's
Well,
that for? That's 18 plus 5, 23. So if I can average 8, yeah.
Okay.
But I'm just going to kind of continue a conversation I was having with Michael and just kind of extend it to the group, which was, what was your first experience of the beloved television program The Simpsons?
no, I mean
Michael?
we had a rule.
what was
No
the rule?
Simpsons.
What was the rule?
No
Oh,
Simpsons.
really?
Yeah, don't you remember?
Well, you could say since we're only talking about it for 6 minutes, but Dylan, I think I already answered this question, but
Yeah, I mean we've talked
Well,
about this a lot as well.
That's fine. We'll talk about. I mean, it was quite a few weeks ago, but we'll talk about what I was going to talk about last week. I was going to talk about the chaos that was the Eurovision. Did anyone catch it? It was a while ago now.
someone
Like, when this
said the
episode comes
island
out.
was satanic.
Yeah, that scared me. That scared me. That one.
It scared you.
It wasn't suitable for family viewing. But I tell you what really wasn't suitable for family viewing was our one. Like, we literally just sent in gay porn. Like,
And it didn't win. Yeah.
Well,
it got 0 points.
good. So there's a wider context here, which is basically I went to a Sunday service with my wife, and there were some people there reflecting on Eurovision and saying that they'd had a church Eurovision viewing party. And I was like,
really? That's surprising.
and then they were saying, but they said it with a kind of sense of what's the word? Like when you're looking back on something, retrospective foreboding. They were like, oh, we had a church viewing party, and like obviously they were very upset about how gay and satanic the whole thing was.
It's like
but
the Home Nations just sending gay and satanic shit.
And then I reiterated to my wife like something that I've said before, which is that I feel like there is, if we're being honest, in our contemporary 21st century society, a very fine line between being Christian and being gay. And that line is basically about how nerdy you are. Because I think we could all agree the kind of person...
Sorry, this is a fine line between what?
between being Christian and being gay.
Oh yeah, I thought that's what you said, but
Yeah,
it makes no
because
sense,
like,
but go on.
well, like, okay, because think about it this way, okay, the people who watch Eurovision, they're not exactly the coolest people, and that could be that they're not cool.
What are you trying to say?
Because they're gay and they're excluded for their love of other men, or it could be that they're not cool because they're excluded for their love of Christ, and therefore, I actually think that a lot of the time, and you think about like musicals, Jesus Christ Superstar. Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat. A lot of musicals are very Christian. So the upshot there was basically just that I found it funny that they were like offended by, you know, the satanic flamboyance of Eurovision. But I thought, well, you know, you kind of got to expect it, really. But then it's like at the same time, I was like, I'm not surprised that they're into that because you know what they're like.
What were they more offended by, then, Ireland or the UK?
They mentioned Ireland. They didn't actually mention anything negative about the UK, to be honest. They just said, but then they're all proper Brexit geezers. They just said that Ireland was particularly. They said the word satanic. Now, Dylan, you're an impartial observer. Would you describe? You said Ireland scared you. Would you say that it was satanic?
It was very frightening. I was, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, if they're going to go out and officially recognize Palestine, they need to be presenting a better image to the world. You can't
Yeah,
endorse,
they are now.
like that. Now the Jews are going to be like, well, you know, first of all they worship Satan in Eurovision. Now they worship Palestine.
Well, to be honest, actually, the Irish act was very anti-Israel as well. Like she was saying afterwards that like she was getting bullied by the Israeli delegation people, and that. So
yeah, it's really crazy.
that's why they.
It's crazy that Jews are allowed to bully other people. Like that's not right.
Apparently, they disqualified one of the acts because one of the guy from the Netherlands, because he had like an altercation with someone from the Israeli delegation too. The Israel did really well. They got our maximum points in the televote, and I think they came like second in the public vote.
Wait,
they didn't
Ireland
do very well
did?
in the jury vote.
Or Israel?
Israel.
Oh, Israel. Oh. Well, that's that validates Brexit right there. I mean, that's the thing. Like, we shouldn't really be doing Eurovision now that we've Brexited. But we should still be doing the Euros.
No.
Well, Australia in the
they're not even in fucking Europe, let alone. Yeah, Australia like the Man City of Eurovision. They shouldn't be there. They should. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think
because they're both fake.
Yeah, is that accurate? I mean,
that's it.
I don't know if this is
plastic European country.
Well, yeah, but they're not even European though. So I mean, unless Australia, I guess they have our flag in their flag. So yeah, maybe
that's what qualifies them.
Yeah,
having that.
Yeah, get New Zealand and Fiji in next. You know. Yeah. I was going to say, Dylan, I don't know if this is true. Maybe you can clear it up. We not got a lot of time, but I didn't think I think I heard a rumor that like the United States might enter Eurovision, or is that just completely off base? You got 10 seconds.
I've not heard it yet. They did their own version of it, the American Song Contest, which completely flopped, and they didn't do it again. But maybe one day. But I don't think it. No, should it? I think they tried doing a World Vision one time, but again they said that wasn't feasible.
Yeah, so makes sense with the time zones. That wasn't really feasible. Anyway, let's rate the topic. So Dylan, what are you going to give yourself?
As much as I'd love to keep winning every week, this was probably like a 6.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Michael?
Yeah, I also kind of just, I don't know. It's weird because this is the Pope is Gay. You would think we should be able to have a lot of fun with Eurovision, but
we talked about it a lot though, haven't we?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So basically, I think 6 is fair.
Yeah, I think a 6 is also fair. So that's 6 all round. So that's an 18 for Dylan.
Okay, yeah.
Now we're on to Michael's topic.
So, congratulations on the win, Luke. But I'm going to do you all a public service here. So just bear that in mind when you rate me, though, when you rate me above Luke. Because I'm going to give you an insight, a horrible, disturbing insight into my assessment of the quality of memes. As you can see here...
Oh, this is going to be so much fun.
I've made a tier list of my memes.
This is just yours?
Yeah, this is just mine. I was gonna I could have ranked everyone else, but I was like,
I like how Shampus is at the top.
Yeah, so left to right is best. So as you can see, the worst meme, and you can kind of imagine this is the one that I picked for Dylan, is the one about him coming 36 loads. I do often like the 36 last year. That was 37, but I didn't like that one as much. So the Indigenous Peoples Day one, it does have that offensiveness factor going for it. But I just think it's kind of offensive in a not particularly shocking way.
Yeah,
these are all things you might want to be taking notes just in case you want to consider these things when you're choosing memes for me. The dog one is obviously a difficult one because it's not actually funny. But I did think it was kind of on a meta level.
I think the Sinchenko one was funnier.
You used your worst 4 on me.
Yeah.
You gave me 180 one, but then I didn't pick that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, that's when I gave up. Anyway, and then
go on.
The 4chan one, like we said, kind of isn't a meme anyway, but I do find like the whole like 4chan has a completely broken attitude towards sexuality thing to be quite a funny source of comedy.
Are you still recording, by the way, Dylan?
Yeah, I am. I just checked.
I remember one time, so the most iconic line on 4chan was when someone said, "I feel like I'm starting to develop an adult woman fetish."
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I saw that. That's
actually really funny. That.
And then the Biden one. Well, the thing is, I like anything to do with Joe Biden because I just think he's a really cool guy, and I wish that we had him as a leader here.
Have you seen the video of his face in the toilet?
Oh yeah, Skibidi Biden. You know what? I should have had that as one of my memes, the Skibidi Biden meme. So yeah, I mean, these are all kind of C tier. These are ones which I think even if I was sent them, I wouldn't really get a laugh. Now we get into the kind of internal chuckle, bordering on maybe a slight increase in breathing level.
So from B to S, you sent me 4 of these, and I picked 3 of them.
Oh, okay, that's good. The Till I Come beach, I just think I like when you take a word that means something in a different context and have it mean something else. Now the hoodies one, I found this funny maybe because where I was growing up, it was quite a rough area. You had a lot of kids wearing hoodies, and I also like
in actual classrooms.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I also like the format of kind of a tank on a tennis. I felt like there's a few, some good things you could do with that. Obviously, Family Guy one. Like I like how melodramatic it is with like the whole Get Out thing. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, it was good.
Now, sham piss. I mean, obviously that doesn't need any explanation. I think we can all agree. That's just hilarious because it looks like piss. But it's shampoo, but because it looks like piss, it's sham piss. I can understand, just on a but surely you knew that wasn't going to be like my kind of joke, You know what? I think maybe I do need to though this is why I see maybe y'all going forward. To
be fair, Michael, you won every other contest. That was the one you lost with me.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
actually, yeah, you're right.
So I think you're pretty good with me, honestly.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you're right. And then finally we have Dylan's the real wild card, I guess. Dylan's horrible sense of humor. And then
Dylan is the wild card. Somehow I tamed him.
Yeah, and this one in S tier, I think really the lesson from S tier. So there you've got one that's offensive and like kind of shocking because it's about like raping women and murdering children. It's also kind of a bit of, I believe they call it deep fried, where like a meme's kind of intentionally formatted in a weird way.
The thing is, it needs to have more context to it to be funnier, honestly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's more content. Yeah. It's because so I think really if there's a lesson there, it's that the memes I really like are either kind of short and like based around one central kind of I always use the word subversion. I don't really mean subversion now. Like one central kind of twist on a concept, like shampoo becomes shampiss, or weird, crazy memes about rape and murder. And there we go. That's so just bear that in mind going forward. And y'all, I keep saying you're right. I need to stop it.
Can I ask? Does your wife say y'all?
No, but my mother-in-law does.
Okay, well, how often do you see her?
That's sweet.
Well, my wife calls her quite frequently, and she'll often say, like, one of the first things she would ask is, "How are y'all?" Like that. Yeah. How y'all doing? Do you know someone called Leanne Morgan, by the way, Luke?
No.
Okay, that's fine. It's just that she's American. It doesn't matter. It's not worth it. Just end my topic now.
All right. Well, how many? We got 19 seconds, so if you want to do anything.
Free Palestine.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess hopefully Palestine gets freed, and we'll just call it there. Right, so let us now rate the topic. So, Dylan, what are you going to give Michael?
10.
It was going to be a 6, but remember you get the +1 for coming up with Canva, so it's got up to a 7.
Even though Canva did have issues, but it's fine. I'll accept that I came up with Canva.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to exact my revenge. I'm going to give it a 6, which is lower than Dylan's, but higher than what you gave me.
Yeah.
What are you going to give?
That's very gracious of you. I don't think this was particularly great, but it's something I wanted to do. To be honest, if I'd had time, but I kind of wanted to make sure I was paying attention to everyone else's topic. I'll give it a 6.
Okay. Oh, okay. A 6. So that gives Michael a score of 19, which means I win this week. Shout out Gianfranco Zola for giving me the win. And yeah,
he did a good job there.
If you hadn't had that one story there,
yeah,
I know, it would have just been a story about you going to a football stadium.
I'm playing football.
Oh yeah,
right.
That's true.
Yeah.
How did you get on actually? By the way, in the is it like a tournament or did you?
Yeah, I'll tell you after.
Have a kickabout.
I'll tell you after.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go into the final thoughts. Michael, you go first.
Yes.
I'm gonna copy what Michael says for a change.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. So, what are the distinguishing characteristics? There we go. That's it. That's mine.
Good one. Dylan, final thought?
I heard that Trump is trying to return to the White House, but apparently it's for Biden.
That's yeah, so clever. Right. So next time in a couple of weeks, taking a week break. So yeah, a couple of weeks.
A much deserved week break.
Yes, a much deserved break. We will return for our Euro 2024 predictions. Who's gonna win this upcoming Euros this summer? Will it be England? Will it be France?
Yeah.
Will it be who won it last time? Italy? Who knows? We'll find out.
Oh yeah, it came Rome, didn't it?
So yeah, join us for that next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Right, I'm going to leave.
Yeah.